Pablo Gunner, aquí, talking nerdy to you about a little trip that I went on with my familia. So, I recently went to Disneyland. I think it's so insane to be like Star Wars is dead and Star Wars, like Disney killed Star Wars. That's BS. I was at Disney and there was tons of people with Star Wars merch. Tons of people. And not just in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area. Everywhere. Everywhere. And not just like old people. Not just like people that are my age or older. There was people of so many different ages that had Star Wars merch. From like little kids all the way up to the oldest people and in between. And they were all different too. Like there's old people with new merch, right? Like I saw this one guy and he was rocking a Riva shirt. And I was like, that is awesome. And I know he was like supporting. I feel like he probably liked because supporting. She got a lot of hate, which undeserved hate. She had a great character arc in Kenobi. And then I see young people with like prequel shirt, and they're young, and I'm like, there's no way they saw those movies when they came out. I saw those movies when they came out. These people are not as old as me, right? And so it's like there's no way. There's no way that the fandom is dying. There's no way that there's not fans. I loved the Galaxy's Edge. It was so phenomenal. Oh my god, I was in heaven, especially because my wife got me the Star Wars build the lightsaber experience, and that was incredible. Which I'll talk about that another time. But for now, it's just like it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. I talk to people. There's so many people like there's tons of people with Mandalorian merch on or prequels or original. Like it's not just original. Like there's so much. Yeah, there wasn't that many of the sequel trilogy. There was some. There was some because there was a generation like my wife included. She likes the sequel trilogy the most, mainly because of the actors. Yes, because it's new. Visually, it looks the best. And when you're in the ride, you're like, wow, this is awesome. I'm in the movie. It was so phenomenal. So there's no way the fandom's dying, and there's no way that Disney is killing it unless it's in a good way. I talk to people there at the park. I was standing in line for the Rise of the Resistance ride in Galaxy's Edge, and there was a girl there and she was wearing the Grogu. She had the Grogu on her shoulder. And so I asked her, I was like, how does that stay there? And she's like, oh, it's a magnet. And I was like, oh, have you seen the movie? And she's like, yeah, I loved it. And so we were talking about the movie. We're going on about Rada and how like just he's this jacked Jim Bro of a hut and stuff. And that's the thing is like if you actually talk to people, you know, you get not just online because some of them are bots, and even if they're not, go outside of your computer screen and you actually talk to people, you realize that people love Star Wars. People love the Mandalorian and Grogu, and that's a big part of why I'm talking about this because there's so much hate for Mandalorian and Grogu, and I'm like, talk to people. The people that I've talked to that have actually seen it love it. Love it. They're like, yeah, it delivers on exactly what you would expect. That's a big part is just talk to people and you will know that Star Wars is alive and well, especially with the fans, because what it comes down to is fan stands for fanatic. And if you're not a fanatic about something, you're not a fan. Don't call yourself a fan if you're not a fanatic about something. Then you're just a hater calling yourself a fan. Tell me what you think. Check out our merch at TNT on the store. You can find this merch on sale with free shipping. 5% of any of our profit goes to charity. So buy some merch. And may the force be with you.